Super Nintendo Entertainment System. You won't believe the power. You won't believe the control. You won't believe the jumps, the curves, or the feeling you get until you experience it for yourself.
Whoa! That's fast!
F-Zero for the ultimate G-Force only in the next generation from Nintendo. Now you're playing with superpower.
Hey guys and girls, so today I'm going to be talking to you about the third console I owned, which was the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I got it when I was about 12 years old. It was released in 93, so I would have got it in 96, by which time there was tons of games. The SNES saw so many franchise creations. Some of the best franchises released for this console. And what we see today in the Xbox One and the PS4 is all possible because of this console. So what I thought we'd do is my top 5 SNES games. Starting with number 5, here we go.
5.
Killer Instinct. Fatal. Orchid. Flashball.
Okay, at number 5 we have Killer Instinct, a 1994 release. It was developed by Rare and published by Midway and Nintendo. It was originally released as an arcade in the fall of 94, and the following year it was ported to the SNES. The port did see many fan favourite features removed from the arcade version, which was disappointing. However, the Killer Instinct soundtrack is epic. I've linked it below, go and check that out. It is an amazing soundtrack and still a great game.
4.
Okay, in at number 4, Super Star Wars, released in 92. And I know what you're thinking, the console only came out in 93, but that was the EU release and it came out earlier in Japan. Super Star Wars, based on the classic 1977 release, this game was amazing. It was fun to play. It was mostly run and gun gameplay, but there were several stages where there were challenges such as driving a land speeder or piloting an X-Wing. And it also featured multiple playable characters, which was one of the first games I played with this feature. So you could play like Han Solo, Luke Skywalker. It won Best Action Adventure in 92 by Gaming Monthly, as well as Best Movie to Game Adaptation. It was digitally re-released on PS4 and Vita, so if you've got either of those consoles, check it out.
3.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo. The game was and still is one of the best beat 'em ups anywhere, and it was released in 1994 on arcade, released by Capcom. It was the 5th installment in the series, followed by Super Street Fighter, the new Challengers. It was just fantastic. It was a fantastic piece of artwork. All the characters are legends: Bison, Seagat, Vega. Would love to know who your favourite was. Comment below. I spent hours playing this game in Spain on a family holiday, much to my parents' dismay. Completed it with every character. It's an absolute masterpiece.
2.
So in at number 2 we have Star Wing. Now some of you may know this as Star Fox. It was only released in the EU as Star Wing to avoid confusion with a company called Starvox, which was a German company. It was the first in the series, released on June 3rd, 1993 in the EU. It's a rail shooter in first person perspective. You got to fly the air wing through different environments, collecting power-ups and defeating different enemies. I remember playing this game back in the day with my little mini disc player blasting out the Iron Eagle soundtrack. It was just classic gaming. Can't beat this game on the SNES, apart from number 1. Stay tuned, here we go.
One.
Okay, and this is it. Number 1, Zombies Ate My Neighbours. It's number 1. It's amazing. It's a run and gun video game made by LucasArts and originally published by Konami for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System and the Sega Genesis in '93. You can play as 1 or 2 players, the protagonists Zeke and Julie. In order to rescue their neighbours, you have to fight a horde of zombies. You've got classic video game monsters such as the Graboids from Tremors, Dracula, vampire bats, mummies, you name it, it's in this game. 60 levels of absolute awesomeness. You've got the 60-foot killer baby, you've got the shopping mall of horrors. It's just a great game. Chainsaw maniacs coming at you from every direction. This is my all-time favourite video game. Regardless of consoles, I still go back and I still play this game today. Absolutely loved it. It had the password feature, so you'd make progress, then it'd give you a password, you have to save that and enter that in to get back to where you were, which meant you weren't constantly trying to restart from the beginning, which avoided some frustration. Really classic game. Okay, it was re-released on the Wii. I'm hoping for a Switch release. This is an amazing game. Still available on emulation, so check it out. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share. You've been amazing. Laters.